There are many similarities in different cuisine, but I love to combine the style and food of two different cuisine to make a wonderful recipe. Hello guys, I'm Afraz and I'm here cooking some classic recipe just for you. And today on the list is a very beautiful recipe where I've taken the style from one cuisine and food from different cuisine. I'm going to cook chicken chettinad satay with lemon rice noodles. So let's start preparing our dish. First, I'm going to heat up a pan. So once the pan is hot, I'm going to pour some oil. And once the oil is hot, I'm going to add some cumin seeds. With that, I'm going to add some coriander seeds. Indian food is made with lots of spices, as spices are the key ingredients of Indian food. Some green cardamom, some cloves, some fennel seeds, my favorite spice, star anise, some stone flour. This gives a very distinct taste. Some dried red chillies, few whole peppercorns. And now I'm going to saute the whole spices on low flame until they are nice and fragrant. I can smell some lovely aroma coming from the spices. Now once they are aromatic, I'm going to add in some scraped coconut, fresh coconut. With that, I'm also going to add some garlic cloves and some roughly chopped ginger. Give this a mix. I just love this chettinad masala and I've also used in many of my recipes. As Chettinad being a part of Tamil Nadu, its cuisine is so rich and famous because of its exuberant of flavor that it has in its cuisine. I'm also going to add some curry leaves. So all fresh flavors going in with the whole dried spices. As I'm combining and making it into a satay. Satay is basically a Japanese dish which is skewered chicken, which they marinate with all fresh flavors which they have in their country, like galangal, lemongrass and shallots. They also use shrimp paste in their marination and that tastes really nice. But I'm going to marinate this with this lovely chettinad masala, which is my favorite. And now as you see, we want the coconut to go a little golden brown in color. So we need to saute this till they go nice golden brown. So now the coconut have gone nice golden brown in color. At this stage, I'm going to shut the gas. I'm going to let this cool for a bit and then transfer this into a mixie jar and grind this into a fine paste. In the meantime, what I've done here is I've taken rice vermicelli or rice noodles, which are very thin, and I've soaked them into hot water so that they are cooked. And then we're going to temper this and make a lovely lemon rice noodles. So I'm going to set this aside. And now also the mixture has cooled down. I'm going to add a little turmeric powder and some seasoning salt. And with little water, I'm going to grind this into a smooth paste. And there you see our paste is ready. I'm keeping it a little coarse so that we get that nice texture of a satay. I'm going to keep this aside and start working on the chicken. So over here I have chicken leg boneless. The reason why I'm using chicken leg boneless is because it has little more fat as compared to the breast, and when it is cooked, it cooks very nicely and it is succulent and juicy. So now I'm going to cut this into thin strips, and also chicken leg is used for making satay. So after cutting the strips, I'm going to transfer this into a big bowl. And then to that, I'm going to add this lovely chettinad masala, which we have prepared. I'm going to mix this nicely with the chicken so that all the pieces are nicely coated with the marinade. We want the chicken to be nicely marinated so that all the flavors are absorbed. So now I'm going to take some satay stick, which I've already soaked in water, and now I'm going to skewer the chicken pieces. So let's start skewering this. If you want, you can also keep the chicken in the marinade for around 1 to 2 hours so that it absorbs all the lovely flavor from the marinade. But for now, I'm going to grill this. So once the pan is hot, I'm going to start placing the chicken. Yeah, you need to hear the sizzling sound when you place the chicken. And now I'm going to let this cook for around 5 minutes on each side, and until it gets a nice lovely golden color. And in the meantime, for the accompaniment, what we are going to prepare is our lovely lemon rice noodles. So noodles, as you see, we have already soaked in hot water. Now let's start with our tempering. So for that, I'm going to heat up a wok. So let's add in some oil. So now let's flip the chicken from one side, and as you see, it has got a lovely color. Similarly, I'm going to cook it from another side. And coming back to our wok, the oil is nice and hot. I'm going to add some mustard seeds, and as it starts to splutter, I'm going to add some asafoetida. Next, I'm going to add some split Bengal gram, some split skinless black gram. This will give a nice crunch. Few fresh curry leaves. Next, I'm going to add some cashew nuts, some peanuts. I'm going to add 1 dried red chillies, which I'm going to just slice it with a pair of scissors. Next, in goes some ginger julienne. Then in goes some carrots. Again, give this a mix. Next, I'm going to add in some turmeric powder, which will give a lovely color. Give this a mix. I'm going to lower the flame. I'm going to add a little salt. Next, I'm going to add juice of half lemon. So give this a final toss. And there you go, our lovely lemon rice noodle is ready. I'm going to shut the gas. Also, our chicken is perfectly cooked and it's got a lovely color, as you can see. So now all the elements are ready, it's time to plate. So now let's take the lovely rice lemon noodles and place it in the center. And then I'm going to place this Chettinad satay. So as you see, a very traditional South Indian recipe made so exotic by only changing the style. As I say, keep experimenting and keep cooking.